I'm a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian, an atheist. I'm white, I'm black, I'm Chinese. I'm a human being. My name is Viktor. I'm from a military family. I've never lost a fight, but I got a heart of gold. I hit my head a lot. And I've been denied oxygen. Oh, sir. If I was a woman, I'd be on you like a chick on like a duck on a June bug. Like a chick on a grub. What's your name? Hank. Oh my God, my uncle was Hank, and he was in the OSS, and he cut a new asshole for Hitler. Oh, really? Yes. Hank is a great name, dude. I'm a piece of work. My name is Viktor, and I've never lost a fight outside of the family. Glory to Ukraine. Fuck Putin. I'm rootin', tootin', we're shootin'. And you should drink yerba mate if you need a little natural boost. I'm pro-America. But I've only had this car 2 days, so it's not wrapped in flags yet, but it will be. Look, let me take these little girl frames off that I got for $5 at the thrift store, and show you how fugly I really am in real life.
So have you ever tried any drug?
You should ask, have I ever not tried any drug? They have bouncers named Tiny, and the bouncers weigh about 400 pounds. I run into the fire, I don't run away from it. Yeah, I see that's North America, basically. There's Texas down here, don't mess with Texas. There's the Gulf of Mexico right there. But, I mean, I just look at that and I just see the United States. But, I see things people don't. I said, Daddy, will you play with me? And he looked down at me and he said, stick a broom up my ass and I'll sweep the floor. Good morning.
Lady Gaga. She steals the show. Lady Gaga steals the show. Oh, look at that.
Look, you see yourself. Is there anything you'd like to say while your 15 minutes of fame are up?
No, it's enough.
Well, I'm here with Viktor.
Viktor Brick, rootin', tootin', we're shootin'.
Yes. Viktor has this amazing talent of picking up anything that people throw away and think it's ugly, and he turns them into beauty. If Viktor picks up a trash right now, he can turn it into something that's worth millions of dollars.
I wouldn't go that far.
Like, you got something on your necklace right now, Viktor. What is that?
Let's see, where you're looking.
Oh, look, yes, yeah.
This is a great white shark tooth, a small great white shark, like maybe only size of a van instead of a bus. But it's got an octopus attached to it. And
welcome to VIF Madhouse. I am VIF, Vanessaisfunny, your host as usual, and I'm here with this amazing human. I met him randomly, like the universe just sent him to me, and I'm so glad I got to meet this beautiful person and spend the day with him. Yes.
Pleasure is mine.
So we got Lady Gaga right here. She's the star of the show. Hey, Lady Gaga. She's asleep right now. She's getting her beauty sleep.
Yeah, she's wearing her new dress.
That's right. Viktor, here's the big question. Beautiful and ugly. What does that mean to you?
Well, I think everybody is beautiful and ugly. You can be a beautiful person, and then you can treat your waiter like shit. I'll prefer beauty on the inside over beauty on the outside.
What's the ugliest thing you've ever seen?
People treating people badly. Like Putin, who is like basically murdering people who are his neighbors because he doesn't want them to develop their oil and natural gas resources, and he wants to play top dog, and he'll kill nursing mothers so that Ukraine doesn't have oil and gas to sell to Europe. If I'm driving in a car and I see a man berating and beating a woman in the car next to me, I don't just go about my business. I follow the car and I honk a few times, and I let the man know that I see what he's doing and that I don't approve of it, and I get him to pull over, and I have a word with him, and I don't know if it's his wife. I don't know if he's putting her into human trafficking. I don't know if he thinks she's his property, but I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and he's drinking out of a straw, all because of me.
Wow.
My name is Viktor, and I've never lost a fight outside of the family, because I had a brother who was 7 years my elder, and I thought, if there's a God, God has a warped sense of humor, because this guy is beating the tar out of me, and I thought, if there's a God, did he give me this brother? And then I realized my name is Viktor, and I've never lost a fight outside of the family. So I guess there's a reason why I had an older brother that beat the tar out of me.
Viktor, victory.
Yeah.
Victory.
The name fits.
Yes, it definitely fits.
And these rings come in handy because
Hell yeah.
brass
Look
knuckles
at that.
are illegal.
Oh my gosh.
Brass knuckles are illegal.
So tell me a story about beauty.
Beauty? Well, I saw this woman standing in line for Uber Eats, and I thought, oh my God, she looks like she's right off the boat from Africa. She does not look like she's from these parts. And I talked to her, and sure enough, she had this darling Cameroon accent, and we became fast friends. And I could tell by the shells in her hair that she was not a local. And next thing you know, we're having lunch together and laughing and sharing good times with Lady Gaga. And I think we're new best friends.
Hell yeah.
And on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being highest, she's 1,000,010. And she's as beautiful inside as she is outside. And they broke the mold when they made her.
Wow. Thank you so much, Viktor. Can you tell me more about your jewelry and what you got on your hand? That's so beautiful.
Well,
Can I have a shot of that?
Yeah, I like jewelry. I like rings and things and bling. And not only are they beautiful, but I make some of these. I collect a lot of them as well, and they come in really handy.
So what's the oldest of the ring that you got on your hand right now?
I don't know, maybe 500-700 years old.
Wow.
And I have rings
700 years old.
I have rings that represent Islam, like this ring here. I have rings that represent Judaism, like this ring here. Some of these rings belong to my father, my grandfather. Some of these rings belong to a king of Persia who was Muslim, and he was a good king. And it says Allah, which is an old way of saying Allah is good or great. And then it talks about how he loved his wife, and on the back it says King Nadir, and this is a very rare coin. I do want to mess up the coin by soldering it, so I have my own special glue which holds the glue tight into the setting, but it does not ruin the coin. And I have coins that are very old from the Navajo Nation and the Zuni Nation, and I have coins from Native American, and I have coins that can be used for Saturday night when fighting's all right. This coin takes out the human eye. And I have coins that maybe what came first, the chicken or the egg on your head, because this takes force from the whole arm and transfers it into a little metal ring, and it's a cock or a chicken, and of course this delivers the egg on your forehead once you deliver a blow. And then not all rings are for fighting. Well, I have an African ring that's definitely for fighting. It's 2 locusts, and when you move your hands fast enough, you get a swarm of locusts, and that's definitely for fighting. And what that ring is for is if a plague of locusts come, the locusts are supposed to make the locusts land not in your field and eat your food product, but to make them land in a neighbor's field. But then of course you're the only field that has food, and then you do have to fight because everybody's going to come and try to eat your food. And so this ring is definitely a fighting ring.
What do you feel about the beauty standard in this society that we live in?
There are many plump girls out there that are beautiful and bodacious with tatas and full hips and figures that are gorgeous.
Yes.
There's some people that love a voluptuous body, and there's some people that like a slim body. I've been to
4 or 5 different African countries. I've been to Indonesia and Southeast Asia. I've been to China. I've been all over the world. In some countries, beauty is marked by having gold teeth or silver teeth or no teeth or I don't think there's beauty in having no glaciers and no snow and no water. Like 40% of the world doesn't have potable water. I think there'd be beauty if everybody had pure water to drink. I think there'd be beauty if people shared the resources and people had food to eat. I think there'd be beauty if people weren't so greedy, and if like Putin, who's one of the richest men in the world, wasn't killing people because he's worried about getting old and blind. Glory to Ukraine and fuck Putin.
You picked up something today. I think you picked up something with
a
American.
little rusty metal plate out of the gutter.
What you gonna do with that?
Make some beautiful, well patinaed rings and bracelets.
I was crossing Lady Gaga on Pico and La Cienega. Yeah, Pico La Cienega.
Yeah.
And I found this little metal plate. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Is that a map of the United States right there? Like, there's British Columbia. That's Maine. There's Florida down there. There's Baja, where I used to go surfing with my buddies. It reminds me of the United States right there. I was a cartography major. I took advanced cartography at UC Santa Barbara, and I did a little something for the U.S. government to help against the Russians during the Cold War. But I see the United States. But then again, I'm a dyscalculiac, and I see things that people don't.
But to me, it was like the most beautiful piece of metal I ever found. I think it's in the back of
somewhere in the
car.
back.
Yeah, I see patterns, and I saw basically the cartographic view from outer space of North America and the Gulf of Mexico and Baja and the Sea of Cortez made out of rust on this little metal plate. And I just fell in love with the rust. And I might just frame this metal plate. You fell in
love with the rust.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How are you able to see beauty in places where most people wouldn't see it?
I can walk past a tree that's being consumed by a fungal infection, and if that fungal infection happens to look like Africa, I'll just stare at it for half an hour so the owners come out and go, is something wrong? I'll go, yeah, your tree's dying, but it's beautiful.
Wow. So there's definitely beauty in a dying tree, in some rust.
I worked in the ER at night shift. I've seen some pretty ugly things. Like, when they bring in a construction worker with rebar sticking out of his brain between his eyes, like people look away, but I'll say, hey, dude, you're pretty fucking lucky it's between your eyes. You still got 2 eyes. You fucking nailed the landing, dude. The rebar went between your eyes and not through them.
So Viktor got me a drink. He pretty much got me a lot of stuff today. He got me lunch.
My
he
pleasure.
got me a drink.
It's not
I'm so grateful.
I'm grateful too. I got a new friend and she's cool as school.
Yeah. I'm about to get some shells for Viktor too. I go to Africa and bring some shells for you.
Nice.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, fuck Putin and don't take any wooden nickels.
What is the first beautiful thing like that you remember seeing when you was a kid? Then you went, wow, that's beautiful.
I was sitting on a linoleum in the kitchen. My dad was doing dishes.
Yeah.
And it was just something he said that really wowed me, because it was the imagery of what he said.
Why?
I looked up. I said, "Daddy, will you play with me?" And he looked down at me. He said, "Stick a broom up my ass and I'll sweep the floor." And I thought, now there's a visual. And I never forgot that. He was in the Navy. Yeah, that's Navy talk.
Right.
But I thought that's how you're supposed to talk. So when I walked myself to kindergarten, and the kindergarten teacher, Miss Peterson, who was a luscious blonde, blue-eyed, Scandinavian sort, said, "Where are your parents?" I said, "They're at work, sister." just like you. I go, what are we going to do today? She goes, we're going to finger paint. I go, you can't afford brushes? And so, it turned out I was an artist from the get-go. And so anyway, she goes, Victor, we are now napping. I go, I don't nap, sister. And she said, Victor, I said, stick a broom up my ass and I'll sweep the floor. She just said, is your father military? I go, how do you know my dad? And she goes, no, but you speak like you're in the Navy. and then I beat up a kid at recess because he was bullying me. He had a big red ball and he said, eat the apple, eat the apple, eat the apple. And when that apple touched my nose, he got the shit kicked out of him.
Wow.
And so Miss Peterson walks out and says, Victor, did you have an altercation with Norman Berger? And I said, I don't know what an altercation is, but I kicked the shit out of some dude. Norman Berger never bothered me again. I got the nickname Vicious Vic, and I ended up beating up a sixth grader who was supposed to be in high school, but he was too stupid to graduate. He knocked my tooth out, but he didn't come to school for 2 weeks because he was embarrassed he got 2 black eyes from a second grader. He was going to pick on a new kid I met named Christopher Detail. He's going to beat him up because he said, hey, faggot, you rich kid. And I said, don't touch him. He's Catholic. He didn't know he doesn't need to wear a uniform. Anyway, I cracked his head open with a metal lunchbox after getting 2 black eyes.
Really?
Yeah. So I got the nickname Vicious Vic.
Vicious Vic.
Yeah. Because I had a brother who was 6 feet tall who was, beating the tar out of me.
Shit.
But, our family is dysfunctional. I would just go ballistic. Because I was so little. I wasn't 2 feet tall and he was 6 feet tall. So...
And your parents didn't say anything when your brother was...
Well, he had good timing. They wouldn't be home. He suffocated me to death with a pillow once.
Wow.
He's a piece of work.
Do you still talk to your brother?
No. No, he's a piece of work.
He's a piece of work.
Yeah.
Have you ever not tried any drug?
No.
Wow. So what's the most intense drug you've ever done?
I don't have an addictive personality, so I can pretty much get away with trying everything and not being addicted to anything. I've never tried the legal drugs like Oxycontin.
Right.
Because I know better. My sister's a doctor. She said, Victor, if you ever want to die, just go to a hospital. And I believe her because I've been to a hospital and I almost died.
Oh, wow.
But I worked in a hospital and, I'd come to work and they go, Vic, revive the patient. He's cold blue, number 2. And so I'd go in there and I'd be like, working up a sweat in the first minute I get to work. I was an ER EMT, and the joke's on me because the guy had been dead for, a day. And they were all laughing at my expense. The joke was revive a dead person.
Revive a dead person?
Yeah, I get to work and they go, code blue, number 2, revive the guy to number 2. But he had been dead a day. Damn. And so, I just get to work. I don't know he's dead. And so I'm trying to revive a corpse.
Damn.
That's a joke. That's called gallows humor.
Gallows humor.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the joke was on me because I didn't know he was dead for a day.
So what's the craziest experience you've ever had traveling in different countries?
I don't know, getting machine guns leveled at you, fighting for your life, having a lion come up to you and sniff your groin.
A lion?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's why I wear metal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because if somebody pulls a knife or a machete, I can block it. Never run from anybody.
So you said that you identify as everything. You told me that earlier.
Yeah.
Identify as everything, as in like what?
I'm a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian, an atheist. I'm white, I'm black, I'm Chinese. I'm a human being.
He's also gay, a guy, a woman. That's awesome. That's beautiful. I just love Victor. He just gives me this vibe of a very loving and accepting person. And he's a really great dad to Lady Gaga. So, look at that. This will close our interview. Like I said, I'm still going to be following Victor around. And you guys will get to see what we're buying. What are you buying, Victor?
Well, I have a slight traumatic brain injury, so sometimes I buy stuff and then I get carried away by meeting people and I forget to take it out of the thrift shop, so I'm just going to go and see if they saved it for me.
Okay. So thank you again.
Thank you
for allowing me to like interview you, Victor.
On a scale from 1 to 10, you're really something else.
Thank you. On a scale from 1 to 10, I like you, Victor.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I like you.
Thank you. And that's beautiful. So
no, you're beautiful.
Thank you so much, Victor. You're beautiful too. You're gorgeous inside and out.
Likewise.
Yes, thank you.
No, you're more gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Well, Lady Gaga is more gorgeous. How about we give it to her?
Yeah,
We're giving
Lady
it to
Gaga
Lady Gaga.
steals the show.
Lady Gaga steals the show.
You're a celebrity, Lady Gaga.
She's a celebrity. Look at her.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oprah.
Oprah who?
Oprah the Lens. Let's do this again sometime.
Yes, let's do this again sometime.
This is my friend, Vanessa.
Nice to meet you.
She's from Africa. Yeah, and they have lions, tigers, and bears on mine.
Yeah.
Lions, tigers, and bears, correct? Giraffes.
Giraffes.
Elephants.
Yes, elephants.
And you have the best coffee in the world.
Yeah, we do have
Good
some
coffee.
of the best coffee. Yeah, really good coffee.
They have really good
We
coffee.
do.
You drink coffee, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Lady Gaga, did you buy your sweater in Cameroon? Is that?
So scary.
That's the pink. That's the Pink Panther, right?
Yeah.
She's wearing the Pink Panther sweater.
Panther.
Yeah. This is my friend Hushman. He escaped from when the Shah fell. He escaped from Khomeini.
Khomeini?
Yeah. Right. You escaped from Khomeini.
Khomeini.
And he has the best store on Pico. This man is the best watchmaker in Los Angeles.
Wow, best watchmaker.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this amazing collection. Is that beautiful?
That is so cute.
Yeah, and sometimes you can even tell time.
Beautiful.
And look at that, he's got a beautiful dollhouse for sale.
That's a beautiful dollhouse.
Yeah, and inside it's full of doll furniture. Let's look inside. Oh my gosh.
Mr. Hushman.
We're taking a photo essay of your beautiful store, which is a veritable cornucopia of delight. You're going to get mobs of traffic in here. Your business is going to go through the roof. You're going to have to raise the roof.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah. We showed your beautiful watches, your timepieces. You are quite the repairman of...
You work for somebody?
No, I work for myself.
She has a podcast. You're going to become famous.
Yeah, I have a podcast.
Your business is going to triple, quadruple, and you're going to have so much business that... Yes, you're going to make...
You're gonna make
money hand over fist. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say while your 15 minutes of fame are up?
No, it's enough. Enough.
Okay, you're going to get a lot of business out of this.
Thank you. I believe it. How did you show?
Guyaki, organic, yerba mate.
Yerba mate is the plant.
Yerba mate.
All right,
That would be
I'm
great.
going to start from the beginning.
Okay.
Once upon a time,
Right.
there was Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve were low energy, and they said, God damn, I could go for some yerba mate. And Adam said, yerba mate? Did the serpent tell you to drink some yerba mate? Eve goes, no, not a serpent, just some sleazy door-to-door bong salesman, a gaucho from UCSB named Rootin' Tootin' Rashootin'. And Adam goes, well, is it kosher? And Eve goes, of course it's kosher. Yes, it says right here, kosher. What the? Oh, I see. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm always watching for people coming up behind me because I've been in combat. Okay, organic caffeine. Oh shit, that's where I come in. I like that caffeine. Oh man. So I'm gonna be drinking this shit. I've been drinking this shit since I was in Argentina. So anyway, yeah, I got friends in Argentina back in the 80s. Her name is Monica Paz. Paz means peace. P-A-Z. So anyway. I won't go that way with that joke, but I thought of a funny joke with peace. So anyway, everybody likes a little peace here and there. So this is Goyaki organic yerba mate. Yeah, it kind of rhymes, kind of rolls off the tongue like rootin' tootin' or shootin' fuck Putin.
Yep.
Fuck Putin. Yeah, fuck Putin. Yeah, Mohawk. Oh yeah. Oh, he kind of looks like Tom Cruise on a bender. So anyway,
Tom Cruise on a bender.
Yeah, he looks like Tom Cruise on a bender.
Okay.
What's he trying to sell? A syringe full of crack? Anyway, glory to Ukraine. Fuck Putin. I'm rootin', tootin', rashootin'.
I'm kind of musical. You know who the Glam Skanks are? The Glam Skanks? Their parents adore me because they've never been scratched, and the clubs they play at are kind of gnarly. Like, they have bouncers named Tiny, and the bouncers weigh about 400 pounds. And when the bouncers get jumped, I go in there, and my name is Viktor. I'm from a military family. I've never lost a fight, but I got a heart of gold. I'm pro-America. But I've only had this car 2 days, so it's not wrapped in flags yet, but it will be. And this car's going across the U.S. Got a gun safe inside. This car is meant to go. I mean, Grizzlies fear to tread where this car goes. I had an older brother who used to whoop the tar out of me, and I thought, if there's a guy, he has a warped sense of humor. But then I realized once I left home, I never lost a fight. So that's what he was for. He was 6 feet tall, 7 years older.
You did training with your brother.
Yeah, he was my boot camp, literally. Sir, you are a handsome man. She is gorgeous. On a scale from 1 to 10, you guys are a million. Is your name Henry?
Yes.
Yeah. Ow! Henry, I love you, bud. You always sent me $5 on my birthday.
All right.
Ow! Ma'am, you have beautiful hair.
Thank you.
Hey, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Take care, buddy. Oh, you got it good. You got it good. You got me at my best. Oh, you got it, girl. You got Rootin' Tootin' Rashootin' in his natural state. Oh, this is red. Fuck red. Fuck red. Yeah, fuck the Reds. Fuck Putin. Yeah, you got me with a little caffeine high going. Yeah. So you just got rootin' tootin' rashootin' on a roll.
Oh, I like your shirt. I like that shirt. Let me see. Let me get a pic of the shirt. What's that? Who's that behind on the shirt?
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. Oh, Kurt
Nirvana.
Cobain. Nirvana.
Yeah,
Awesome.
murdered by what's her name? His wife.
Murdered by his wife?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Lady Gaga found
Spoil
something she
Lady
wants.
Gaga. So beautiful. Hey, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, did you
Hey,
find
beautiful.
an antique footstool to rest your
beautiful.
weary bottom on? No, Lady Gaga's sporting a mohawk. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oprah.
Oprah who?
Oprah the camera lens and let more light in. Let more light into this beautiful shop.